family, we got friends, and as Dan mentioned, he has the best neighbors in the United States because they all support this little track that he's got here, Cadbrook Raceway in Sturbridge, Massachusetts.
All right, 6 carts on the racetrack, 1/15th mile D-shaped dirt track here in central Massachusetts.
All right, looks like the 08. Let's see if we can. Actually, they invert the field, I think, based on qualifying, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see. Starting on pole position is the 08. That is Todd Reed, my pick to win the race.
So you've made numerous adjustments to that car.
We shared notes. That's all I can tell you.
And you're going to have him pick up 4/10 of.
It's not how you drive. It's how you arrive. Remember that. Starting second. 02 of Jeff Reed, the Reed brothers on point. 11, you get the Rocket, Rob Wilson. Who's following up those guys, Al?
Oh, after Rob Wilson, we have the 54 of Mike Flipper Palin, followed by 21, the Storm Magnet, Dan Butler. Rounding out the field is a Leadfoot Jim Magoon.
All right, guys, 60 laps to go here.
With a steering disabled car.
Drivers doing a wave-off parade lap to the fans here. Last race of the season. Last race to
Leadfoot Magoon looks serious, man. He wouldn't even give us a wave-off here. He is ready to get that number 12 into victory lane where it belonged.
Matter of fact, he even refused to do.
If it wasn't for somebody blocking the track on me.
He was so intense in pit road, guys. He didn't even want to do an on-air interview. He was just had his game face on. So. And did you share any notes with him, Eric?
No, we were too busy trying to get the steering back together. That was wild, steering half a lap with no steering, though.
Yeah.
Just a floating Heim. I'm like, whoa.
That was...
Whoa.
You had this really weird look on your face.
I was like, uh-oh.
Yep, there goes Patrick, he was saying. All right, guys. Looks like they're going to get the white flag.
We got some fireworks going off. Pre-race fireworks.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Way to go, Dan Butler. This is like Daytona 500 here at the Cadybrook Raceway.
Albany Saratoga always does this as well.
Thumbs up to the drivers.
Oh, look at this. Perfect.
Wow, that's very cool. Little Roman candle going off in the background, folks.
Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go.
We're going to go green this time.
6 carts strong on the track. Jeff Reed
going to... No, that's Todd Reed.
Todd Reed will bring him to the green here.
Green flag is out.
What a great jump by the 08.
Wow.
Reed.
Look at Reed.
10 car lengths up already. Will it last? I don't think so. He's going to wash up high. Look at the number 11. My pick.
Rob Wilson. Already
Rob
up
Wilson.
Todd Reed using that preferred line that I'd use to dominate the broadcasters race, Al.
He's the problem.
Wilson closing in.
Yeah,
Mike Palin in third. Dan Butler is up in fourth.
Pushing like a dump truck.
Yes, he is.
Wilson has closed the gap.
His nickname's the Plow for a reason.
That's right.
Car legs, guys. 3 laps on the board. It's still Reed in that 08 with the 11 in
Here
tow.
comes Butler, passing Palin on the inside, grabbing the third spot is Dan Butler.
As Wilson looks inside for the lead. Coming out of turn 2.
We've got
Rocket Rob Wilson takes the lead as we complete 5 laps.
Yeah, Todd Reed has dropped back 1 kart length to second place. It's third, Dan Butler, followed by the 54 of Palin, and it's 2 back to the 12 of Magoon, and the 02, the rookie, Jeff Reed, is about 7 car lengths off.
Meanwhile, it's still Wilson up front. Reed only a car length back. Dan Butler closing in third as they put a lap on the rookie Jeff Reed.
As they exit 4, a little bit of contact between the 02 and 11, but the 02 moved over. Classy move by the youngster.
Yes, sir, as he's now getting lapped by the 08 of Todd Reed. This has allowed Rocket Rob Wilson to build up a 7 or 8 kart length lead.
Yeah, it is Wilson, followed by Reed in the 08. It's 1 kart back to Butler. That's your front 3, Al. They have opened up a 10 car length advantage over the 12 of Magoon, and it's 1 back to the 54 of Palin. It's 11 laps on the board now, Al.
And we now have Dan Butler up into second place with a slick move coming out of turn 4 on the number 08 of Todd Reed. So it is now Wilson, Butler, and Reed, the top 3.
Butler has his sights set on the 11 of Wilson. He is about 10 kart lengths back.
Oh, Mike Palin spins into turn 2.
Full
Eric,
caution yellow.
You're on the mobile mic. What do we got?
All right, yellow flag is out. Looks like Palin's caught in turn 1 and 2.
the apex. He's into the tires here. Rob Wilson, the Rocket, did not want to see that. It took a while for Butler to get around the 08 of Reed, but Butler gets out of his car, do a little maintenance here in turn 1 and 2. The Rocket looks awful tough today, guys. Back up to you.
Yes, he does, Eric. He looks tough. Patrick, what do you think at this point?
Yeah, I tell you what, Eric was right. Rob Wilson is the last guy that wanted to see that caution come up, but Dan Butler has a smile about a mile wide. Going to bunch up the field. Going to have this is going to be a whole different race now. Let's see what Butler has, as he doesn't have to deal with lap traffic or slower cars. He's going to be right behind the leader. Actually, it's a double start refile here, Al. It's going to be interesting, but as I can tell you, it's the inside groove. That's what you want. It's 1 to go. It's let's see. Here's your your restart lineup. You have Wilson, Butler, Reed in the 08, Magoon in 4th, Palin, and you've got the that's the 02 Jeff Reed. That's your restart positions. We're going green this time. Bye, Al.
And we do. There is the green. Side by side into turn 1. They touch a little bit. Oh,
Butler powers back.
We have an incident. The 08 of Todd Reed catches the same tires that Mike Palin caught the last caution.
Caution is out.
Free cautions, boys.
Yes, they do.
I do like the fact that the people fighting for the title are 1-2 right now, which is the way it should be.
Yeah.
The cream rises to the top, as they say.
It usually does.
All right, they're getting the 1 to go signal this time by. It looks like 54 Palin is caught back up to the field. Yeah, keep your eye on Butler. He is one of the only drivers here that can make that outside line move work, guys. And he is starting there again.
And one of the only guys that can go half throttle waving to his daughter through turn 1 and 2. Here we go.
Green flag.
Great start by Butler.
Jump. Wilson back on the inside.
Wow, Butler, look at the 21 trying to get that outside groove to work here, but man, the 11 of Rob Wilson.
Smooth.
They don't call him the Rocket for nothing. They come almost touch going through 1 and 2.
Oh, we're going to have someone hit the cone, and that was the 11.
That was the 11 of Rob Wilson.
Rob Wilson. We're still under green here, but caution is out. Caution is out, I believe. No, we're still under green, guys.
Under green as they will do a quick repair on the track here.
Yellow.
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow is out. Yellow is out. And that was for the 11 of Wilson taking out the cone and the entrance of turns 1. And that is a no-no, and Eric is aware of that.
Certainly am. But there's not much you can do when you get pushed into it. So.
Listen, I got to tell you what.
Although I will reference the video later.
Yeah.
If I am wrong, there will be no public apology made.
You know what? This was a big deal for Dan Butler. That yellow getting away from you guys bantering about the 20-lap
the one that
broadcasters fiasco. I mean race.
And well, you're right, because Dan gets to start on the inside this time.
Right, and this puts Todd Reed.
Here it comes. Watch out for the Rocket. Rob Wilson starting at the tail end of the field here.
He's going to have to pass.
He's going to come through the field.
He will. He's got a long ways to go. There's
45
still 45 laps to go.
Certainly.
Green flag is out. Dan Butler assumes the lead going into 1.
Look at Leadfoot. Look at Leadfoot.
And
got
the rookie, Jeff Reed.
Yellow
once
out.
again, the same
Yellow
tires are hit once again. No more laps complete. Still 15 in the books.
I'm not sure, Patrick, that we hit those tires in the race, but you know what? There wasn't 6 carts out there either.
No, this is a whole different animal here. I mean,
these Dan Butler did not want to see that. He got a great jump and
1 to go, guys. One to go.
Leadfoot.
Wow, look at that.
McGowan on his tail, but look at
Wilson's already moved up to second.
Remember
on that
what
restart.
they were telling us about if the outside wasn't used, you could take it?
That's right.
That's right.
Wow.
He's still last.
Rob Wilson.
He's going to elect to take the second.
That's a strategy move right there, folks. He does not want to be near the slower guys.
Green flag.
Absolutely not.
Magoon.
Look at these two drivers battle it out. It's Butler and Wilson, 1-2. Wilson's trying to make it stick. Butler's running a great line here, and will lead lap 16.
What a great lap there for Dan Butler. Fastest lap I've seen today. And he's opened up a kart length advantage over Wilson as they put 17 laps on the board, guys.
It's still Butler, Wilson 1-2, Magoon in 3rd, Reed in 4th, and Palin in 5th. Another lap in the books. It's
Those
still
two are nose to tail. Boy, oh boy. Whoa, Wilson's trying to get that inside, trying to do that crossover move. Can't quite do it.
Great battle.
Butler is fast wherever he goes.
A little further back in the field, Eric. You've got 12 Magoon battling the 08 of Todd
Wilson
Reed.
inside Butler for the lead. 20 laps in the book, side by side.
Nerf bar to nerf bar here.
Side by side, still down the backstretch. 1 and 2. Who's in the lead?
Dan Butler, such awesome on the outside, but look at
Wilson making
Look at
that
Wilson.
low line move, guys. He is not letting that 21 by. Oh, he got a little loose, exiting 3 and 4. We got a spin in front of us, guys.
Spin in two,
Zero-
spin in two.
Yellow is out. Yellow is
0-2.
out. That's,
now
Jeff Reed.
Wilson really likes that because now he'll have the inside advantage.
22.
As I believe that's the second or third spin for the 0-2.
Yeah, 22 laps.
He's
on
a
the
rookie
board,
this
guys.
year, though.
The first race, actually.
First race. So you
ever.
know what? I mean, that's your exemption.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so.
And I got to mention, guys, I really like, I was looking at Dan Butler's number 21. He's got a nice padded seat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, that's professionally done. I'm kind of digging that, you know, when I create a car for next year. Wait a minute, we're going back green, guys.
Butler and Wilson fighting for the advantage. They are side by side down the backstretch here, going in turn 3 and 4.
Still side by
Looked
side.
like Wilson washed up a little bit or got out of the throttle or something. As Butler still making it high, wide, and hand outside of the Caddy Brook Raceway here.
As they say, 8 tires are better than 4, and they are certainly making do with that right now. They are door to door,
The
nerf
winner-
bar to nerf bar.
The winner in this is going to be Leadfoot Magoon.
Up the 0-2 once again around.
We have another spin.
Jeff Reed.
Jeff Reed spinning. He's having a little trouble entering turns 1 and 2, guys. It is a little slick here.
We
I think-
saw him do that in practice a couple times, though,
Yeah.
too, you know?
I tell you what, though, what a tremendous battle up front.
Certainly, and I think
Side
that
by side,
I think
all the way around. Isn't
Jim
it?
Magoon's going to be the benefactor as he watches these two guys fight it out. And we still have 37 laps to
37
go
laps
here.
to go, yeah.
And Magoon is waiting to see if those two bobble at all or tangle a little bit. He is going to thread the needle. Leadfoot gave a little bump to the 11, saying, hey, guys, I'm here. Don't forget me.
Getting ready to go back to green.
Reed did catch up to the field. We're going green this time by, Al.
That's right, Patrick.
Let's
we
see
are.
how Dan can hang that outside here. He does again, and they will be tire to tire going through 1 and 2. They touch tires momentarily. Boy, you can put a blanket over the top 4 drivers here. Oh! We have a wreck. The 08 of Reed puts Magoon
Sends
back
Magoon
around.
Hey, is this a repeat from the broadcasters race?
Well, that was Reed.
Same cars.
Reed did get under Magoon, and he tapped him a little bit. So he did. Magoon had a little bit of help on that spin, but you know what? And the 08 is going to go back of the line where he should be. That was the reason for that spin. So
Certainly, it did remind me, Al, of that broadcaster's race.
It's just was it the other end of the track?
I can't remember exactly what happened, but okay, 23 laps in the books here, 37 to go here as they crown the king of the bull ring here at Caddy Brook Raceway. You're listening to it live on the Victory Lane Radio Network. We're going green. Green flag's out. Dan Butler, Rob Wilson, they are still tire to tire. The great thing about Butler is I don't think he cares about the inside or outside. He's fast on either groove here at Caddy Brook.
That is correct, Eric. And I mean, they're side by side for the lead, and they're pulling away from the field. It's just what an awesome show by the top two.
the top two in a heated battle as they put 25 laps on the board. They have opened up a
Yellow flag is out again.
Ooh, that's
Cone,
the
Cone in the middle of 3.
Cone in 3. Jeff Reed in the 02 making himself one with the inside grass.
He's making himself part of the race, which no race car driver who's not contending for a win wants to do. So
Oh, but we're going to give him, like you said, they're getting away
There's the way from Leadfoot.
Magoon. There he is.
Leadfoot Magoon. I saw a smile through that helmet, which I haven't seen today. So Cherry Valley Mass native Leadfoot. We almost moved to Cherry Valley.
Really?
Almost bought a house there a few years ago.
That cat's got 10 feature wins here. Okay, 2 of them coming there Caddy Brook Raceway. So he's no rookie to racing dirt go-karts here. So 1 to go. Wilson still holding position on the inside, Al. We're going green this time by.
Green flag.
It's Wilson and Butler. They're still side by side. Magoon's right in tow. You can put a blanket over the top 3 here at Caddy Brook.
Wilson and Butler once again
here
side by side.
Here comes Todd Reed moving his way into 4th place. He is right behind the 12 of Magoon as they're exiting 3 and 4.
Butler with a slight advantage. Wilson back on the inside. Now advantage Wilson going into turn 3.
It's Wilson, Butler, Magoon, Reed in the 08, Palin in the 54, and Reed in the 02 as we put 28 laps on the board, guys.
Side by side.
Absolutely.
Wilson,
Classic
Butler.
racing here, Al.
Can't put a piece of paper behind him. Butler drops in behind the 11.
He didn't make that
Halfway
high.
this time.
He didn't make that high line work, Al.
Oh,
He's
now
gonna
he's
try the low
inside.
line. What a great move.
Butler inside of Wilson now. Side by side. Butler inside. Wilson outside. Butler takes the lead. Dan Butler the lead. 31 laps in.
Al, he set him up about 3 laps ago, and he knew he was going to do that move, and he worked it to perfection.
He certainly did, Patrick. What a show these guys are putting on. Oh, Wilson looking inside. Nothing doing there. Magoon in third. Oh, Wilson back on the inside.
Wilson says, not so fast, my friend. I'm going to lead lap number 33. Wilson back on point.
Back on point. Dan Butler back on the outside. Back into second place. Tries to crossover move. Does not work. 34 laps in the book. It's Wilson and Butler.
Wilson coming up on the slower car, the 0-2 of Reed, going to put him a lap down. Classy move by the 0-2, getting out of the way of the leaders. That's what you should do when it's your day.
It allowed Dan Butler to go low on Wilson. Butler back to the inside and back to the lead.
All Butler has to do is finish the top 5 here to claim the King of the Bull Ring title once again here at Caddy Brook Raceway.
The front two, Butler and Wilson, have opened up about an 8 kart length advantage over Todd Reed in the 0-8, who's comfortably in third. It's 4 back to Magoon. It's another 6 back to Palin. That's your front 5.
Palin's about to go a lap down. And
they got to spin.
Leadfoot Magoon's around at turn number 4 here. That'll bunch the field back up.
Yeah, single kart incident. He got a little hot exiting 4 guys. He's going back behind the wall. Not sure what happened to that car, but he is going in for some adjustments, it looks like. Or is he calling it a day? Let's see.
No, he's coming back out, I think. Oh, no, he's good. He is going in for some adjustments. Hopefully it's nothing I did. I hope.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to...
Maybe the steering broke again.
No, he's checking the right rear guys. See if there's anything. They're going to give it's a 2-lap... it looks like a 2-lap
courtesy.
2-lap courtesy here.
He's back in it. Here we go.
Air pressure adjustment, maybe?
I
would imagine.
Probably took those 2 pounds back out.
As we look at this. More fans have piled in.
He's 25 pounds lighter than I am, so yeah, he should. I hope he took it out before that. But yeah,
right, 1 to go here.
22 laps down.
Dan Butler starting on the inside of row 1. Next to him, Wilson, the 0-8 of Todd Reed. Next to him, that's the 0-2 of Jeff Reed, followed by Palin and Magoon. We're back underway.
Green flag is out. Butler and Wilson. Butler, great start. Wilson's going to try to do a crossover move, I think.
I think
Has
so.
to get to him a little bit closer first, but Butler will lead that lap as the back of the pack between Reed and Magoon get together.
The
momentarily.
0-8 of Todd Reed comfortably in third place. It's another 6 car lengths back to Palin in the 54. 40 laps on the board so far, guys. 20 to go.
It continues to be Dan Butler with the lead. Got Rob Wilson right on his bumper.
Man.
Looking high, looking low, nothing doing. Tries to cross over, doesn't work. Dan Butler leads another lap.
Look how smooth Butler is on the wheel.
Yeah, extremely.
I'm going to guarantee that's not what I look like.
We'll see the video later.
I guarantee you that.
43.
Yeah, Rob Wilson's pretty smooth on the wheel.
Oh,
too.
yeah, definitely.
44 laps on the board this time by. It's Butler. It's Wilson.
Whoa! Leadfoot Magoon and Reed, they come together again coming out of turn number 3 and 4.
Reed
Great recovery by the 0-2 of Jeff Reed here as Magoon goes by him for the 4th spot.
They are kicking up dirt here. Whoa, we got a car off the pace, guys.
Mike Palin to the pits.
Mike Palin
is in the pits.
We are still on the green. He looks like he's calling it a day, guys. Something must have broke on that number 54.
It looks like he's parking it. And meanwhile, Wilson's looking underneath Butler, trying to get that advantage going into turn 3 and 4. They touch tires there, and
we've got a car on the infield grass. That is Magoon. We're still underway.
Magoon
no yellow.
Side by side. 3
wide
for 3.
3 wide at Caddy Brook.
Butler, Magoon.
The leaders are coming.
Wilson gets the lead out of it. Whoa.
3 wide at Caddy Brook Raceway here.
What a battle, epic battle here between the 11 of Wilson and the 21 of Dan Butler. It's gonna be 10 to go this time by. We've got to spin in front of him. Caution is out, guys.
Jeff
Caution
Reed
is out.
spins. I tell you what, a battle up front.
3 wide here. Butler, Wilson, they go around Leadfoot Magoon and Scott Reed, man, the action is hot and heavy here at Caddy Brook Raceway.
My pick, Todd
certainly
Reed,
is.
still in third place in shouting distance. Anything can happen, guys. What a battle, though, between the 11 and the 21, Wilson and Butler. You know why those two are 1 and 2 in points.
It's an 11-lap shootout now as they'll go green this time around. Palin's in the pits. Helmet's off. Looks like he's going to call it a day for sure. So
It's going to be an 11-lap shootout, guys.
Oh, the 0-2 of Reed just had spit side, too.
Yeah, well, like you say, rookie on the track, rookie racing here, period, first race ever. Going to let the front four all on the lead lap battle this out for 11 laps here at Caddy Brook Raceway. The king of
Wilson,
the bull ring.
Butler, Reed, and Magoon, your top four. As we're going to go green right now. Green flag is out. Butler and Wilson side by side going turn number 1 and 2. Looked like Butler got a slight advantage, but man, Wilson's so fast on the backstretch here.
Yes.
Wilson back on the inside, Butler on the outside. Butler wiggles a little bit, assumes the lead.
Butler, Wilson, followed by Reed in the 08, and Magoon. That's your front four.
They touch.
10 laps to go. Dan Butler with the lead.
Can't
Here
quite
comes
clear Wilson, though.
Back on the inside.
Wilson with the advantage of just being on the inside here. We'll see if Butler can clear him.
Todd Reed laying in wait here as the front two battle. He's hoping for a slip-up between the front two. He'll try to thread the needle. It's 7 laps to go, guys.
Man, Wilson and Butler, they're side by side, have been for the majority of this race. They are just side by side. You can't even put a piece of paper between them.
It's Butler and Wilson side by side.
Looks like Butler's slowly getting an advantage. He does clear him there, but man.
Oh, here comes Wilson back on the inside. 5 laps to go this time.
Wilson
Dan
is
Butler.
going to scrub so much speed going off into the corners. That's his problem, I think.
Yeah.
As he cuts into the apex of 3 and 4, and he has to scrub so much speed. And Butler's just able to hang it high, wide, and handsome here.
3 to go this time by the front two have opened up a 4-car length advantage over the 08 of Reed. It's a 2-car battle for the win and the championship, guys. Too close to call.
Oh, single sticks in the air for your race leader, Dan Butler, who does clear Rocket Rob Wilson here. Just 2 laps to go. We'll see if the Rocket has anything for him here.
Coming to white. Wilson on the inside.
Man.
Man.
White flag is out, guys.
Side by side coming out of two. Oh, Wilson.
Wilson
Gets
into the
too
tires.
low, catches a tire.
Does he have anything for him? Dan Butler
Dan Butler with the
takes
win.
the win and the championship. He is the king of the bull ring here at Caddy Brook
Rob
Raceway.
Wilson second, Todd Reed third,
Jeff Magoon.
Jim Magoon fourth.
And then followed by Mike Flipper Palin and the 02. That's Jeff Reed. That's your finishing order.
So Eric now has the mobile mic, and we're going to go to victory lane in just a moment. Oh, Dan Butler doing donuts with the checkers.
His best Kyle Busch impersonation here, doing some burnouts on the infield grass. Now that is cool. I guess I'm going to have to do that next year. Down to Eric.
I heard that. Yeah, Dan Butler picking up the Sunoco checker flag. Fireworks going off here at Caddy Brook Raceway. He will claim the king of the bull ring, this beautiful trophy with a pewter. Oh, fireworks going off everywhere here. Pewter cowboy boot. He will be a 4-time king of the bull ring here at Caddy Brook Raceway. He's pulling into victory lane, and we'll be pulling in there with him. Into victory lane with Dan Butler here. Momentarily. All right, I'm not even going to let him out of the thing. 6th feature, Dan, you're a 4-time king of the bull ring. How's it feel?
Exhausting. No, it feels great. Oh, man, what a race, huh? Well, I think we were side by side for more than half of it. I'm beat. Whew, that's how you stick the outside.
Dan Butler, that is exactly how you stick to the outside. You ran it like a champion, my friend.
Great job to Rob Wilson, though, and driving me clean. I mean, for us running that close, that many laps, either of us could have dumped each other, but that's what we try to do here is, run clean, fun. Man, that was awesome.
All right, Dan Butler, 4-time king of the bull ring here at Caddy Brook Raceway. Congratulations. Back up to you guys.
Al, what a show those cats just put on.
Yeah, what a show.
And as Dan was saying, they were side by side for more than half the race, Al. So
I would say almost 3/4 of the race.
yeah, it just shows the respect that those two drivers have for each other, because at any time someone could have dumped, someone could have done an Eric LaFlèche and tried to move the other guy out of the way, and they chose not to. So congratulations to Dan Butler, his team, and certainly all the teams here that participate at Caddybrook Raceway. Great show for everybody here at VictoryLaneRadio.com. Certainly first of many broadcasts we're going to be doing here on VictoryLaneRadio.com. So
that's right. You know, and Dan said in Victory Lane, that's how you run the outside groove here. And you know, we saw some great racing here, guys. In an even better facility. It's just phenomenal, this whole deal, and you could just tell with the crowds here. Dan gets his cowboy hat. He's a 4-time king of the bull ring here at Caddybrook Raceway.
Champagne is flowing.
So you know what? We're going to conclude our broadcast. You'll be able to hear this broadcast live tonight on the Victory Lane Radio Network, and it'll be all over social media. So for Alan Ward and Patrick Brooks, I am Eric LaFlèche. We'll see you at the racetrack. We'll be back. Race of Champions Dirt Finale from 5 Mile Point Speedway. That's next weekend, my friends.
That is.
Yes, sir.
Friday and Saturday. So join us. Until we see you again, I bid adieu on the Victory Lane Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to our live race coverage. Remember, you can find all your great Victory Lane programming on STRN, powered by the HD Radio Network of Austin, Texas. For archived broadcasts, extended news, and coverage, visit us at VictoryLaneRadio.com. Click the Listen Live button Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. This broadcast has been brought to you by Double Clutch and the HD Radio Network. Tune in next time for more short track action live on the Short Track Racing Network.